Duke of York says Virginia Giuffre, who accused him of forcing her to have sex when she was 17, is seeking a payday at his expense. In a filing asking a U.S. judge to dismiss a civil lawsuit in which he is accused of sexually abusing a woman when she was 17, Prince Andrew said his accuser, Virginia Giuffre, was seeking a payday at his expense. Virginia Giuffre, Met Police drop investigation into Prince Andrew in Virginia Giuffre case. Read more. A filing with the U.S. District Court in Manhattan on Friday signed by the lawyer Andrew Brettel said, Giuffre has initiated this baseless lawsuit against Prince Andrew to achieve another payday at his expense and at the expense of those closest to him. Giuffre, 38, is one of the most prominent accusers of Jeffrey Epstein, the financier and convicted sex trafficker who killed himself in custody in New York in 2019, while awaiting trial. Giuffre sued the Duke of York for unspecified damages in August. She accused him of forcing her to have sex when she was underage at the London home of Ghislaine Maxwell, a longtime associate of Epstein, more than 2 decades ago. Maxwell, the daughter of the late press baron Robert Maxwell, is in custody in New York, awaiting trial on sex trafficking and other charges. Giuffre also accused Andrew of abusing her at Epstein's mansion in Manhattan and on a private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Andrew, 61 and a former friend of Epstein, has not been charged with crimes and has categorically denied Giuffre's claims. His New York filing said, Epstein's abuse of Giuffre does not justify her public campaign against Prince Andrew. It added that the case should be dismissed because Giuffre failed to state a claim warranting relief. The filing also said that if dismissal were not granted, Giuffre should provide a more definitive statement of her allegations. The document said, accusing a member of the world's best-known royal family of serious misconduct has helped Giuffre create a media frenzy online and in the traditional press. It is unfortunate, but undeniable, that sensationalism and innuendo have prevailed over the truth. Lawyers for Giuffre did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The Queen's second son gave up many royal duties and lost support from charities and organizations after a disastrous November 2019 BBC interview in which he did not appear sympathetic toward Epstein's victims. A lawyer for Giuffre told the Daily Telegraph the Newsnight interview will form part of the case against him. Sigrid Macaulay was quoted as saying, "Frankly, it was very helpful for us. I don't know who would have advised him to do that. It was a very wrong move on his part to expose himself in that way." Andrew's filings included a 2009 settlement agreement between Giuffre and Epstein, which was filed under seal. Last month, Brettel told U.S. District Judge Lewis Kaplan the settlement agreement absolves our client from any and all liability. David Boies, a Giuffre lawyer, has said he considers the agreement irrelevant to the case. The next hearing is scheduled for 3 November. Giuffre was sued separately for $20 million on Thursday, for allegedly defaming an artist who has said she brought women to Epstein but denies being a recruiter. The artist, Rina Amen, sued over tweets including that she partook in the abuse of minors. Amen called the tweets maliciously false and said Epstein abused her. Epstein was 66 when he died in a Manhattan jail in August 2019. Maxwell, 59, has pleaded not guilty to allegedly helping recruit and groom underage girls for Epstein to abuse between 1994 and 2004. Her trial begins on 29 November. In a court filing on Friday in response to lawyers for Maxwell, prosecutors cited recent high-profile sex trafficking trials involving the Nexium cult and the singer R. Kelly when they asked the court to permit minor victims of Epstein to testify using pseudonyms or first names only. Prosecutors also said lawyers for Maxwell were seeking to present conspiracy theories involving Epstein, in an attempt to muddy the waters. Prosecutors asked the court to preclude that tactic.